Hello and welcome back, sweet nectarines. If you're new here, I'm Lydia, and on this channel I chat about Disney crafts and book-related crafts and our homeschooling life and our traveling. So thank you so much for stopping by. And if you're a returning viewer, thanks for coming back, guys. I'm having so much fun with this new channel and I'm excited to show you what I have today. So if you've been watching my other videos on this channel, you know that my dear friend Amber and I do a Disney crafted series called Magical Makes. Well, my friend Rachel, who is one of the moms that homeschools in the same homeschool program that I do, she and I are total book nerds. And we decided that we kind of wanted to do our own take on what Amber and I were doing, but have the crafts all be book related. And so we're like, okay, let's start in March. And so we were chatting and we both instantly knew that the best book for March would be Lord of the Rings. And so we decided to come up with a Lord of the Rings inspired craft. So she went Pinteresting and I went Pinteresting, and we decided that we would pick our supplies and bring them to the HomeLink program and surprise each other with what we bought. And so the day arrived and we got there, and you guys, we picked the exact same thing. Like, hadn't chatted about it, didn't know what we were doing, and we picked the same craft, which we were both actually really excited about because we really wanted to make it. And so we just decided to combine what we had bought and make the same thing. So before I tell you what we made, I'm going to go ahead and insert my video of my crafty projects as well as Rachel's. Unfortunately, Rachel and I had intended to get together and record some footage of us chatting about this process together. But as you all know, with the coronavirus going around, our HomeLink program has also been delayed until April, and so Rachel and I won't be seeing each other. But she did manage to get some footage of herself and her son working on the project, and so I'm going to insert her clips as well, and then at the end I will show you what we made. So I'll insert a picture of her finished object and then I will chat about mine. So I'll see you back in just a minute.
Okay.
Holding?
Yep. Step 1 complete.
Okay. What do you guys think? Could you tell that we were going to make hobbit door wreaths? I mean, how genius is that? I had so much fun making this project, you guys. It originally started out being just a smaller wreath like the one that Rachel ended up with just the wooden wreath outline. But Rachel had sent me, or given me, all of this moss. And when I got to thinking about the hobbit door, you know, Bilbo's house is in a big, huge moss-covered hill. And I wanted to use more of the moss than I had on the wreath. So I went back to the store and bought another piece and called Rachel and said, do you care that I'm using something you don't have? And she's like, no, not at all. I love mine. I'm not changing it. And I'm like, okay, I'm adding to mine. So it morphed and I bought the outside wreath piece. And here it is. I'm going to shut you guys finished. I love it so much. Oh, you guys, I can't even tell you how ridiculously happy I am with this. So it will be hanging on my door for the rest of March. It was on my door for St. Patrick's Day. Now, granted, I know that Lord of the Rings is not necessarily Irish, but given that it has hobbits and elves and castles, it feels very Irish to me, as does all of the colors in the movie and all of the language and the music. And so it has always been what my mind is drawn to when I think of that particular part of the world. If you watched last week's video, you know that I was talking about the fact that going to Ireland is on my bucket list, and someday I will make it happen. I also now need to go to New Zealand though, so I can go see the Hobbit house. But until then, I have my own Hobbit door wreath and I love it. I'm going to show you guys a little bit of a close-up so you can see the detail. So I do have my Hobbit door, which I painted. And I'm really happy with the way it turned out. Rachel picked out the perfect green color. And then I do have my little mushrooms and my ivy. And you can still see the wooden part of the wreath. I'm a little sad that you don't see more of it. But I had made this bow and I really did like the bow, and you couldn't see the wreath at all. And the bow just seemed so overpowering when it was just on the wooden part. And so I was much happier with adding the moss. I also don't know if you'll be able to see it, but I did spray paint the moss with a little bit of gold shimmer just to give it a little bit extra. And I'll show you guys a close-up of my birch bow. But yeah, I am so very pleased with it. And I will go ahead and insert a picture right now of Rachel's finished wreath. Hers is also beautiful, and she really loves hers. She's actually hanging hers from her front window in their living room above their couch, and not using it on her door. So she's happy with where it's at and the size that it is. But you guys, we had so much fun making these. We do have other plans for months coming up. I don't unfortunately know if there will be one in April like we had originally planned, as now we won't be seeing each other, so it might have to wait until May. But be on the lookout for more Bookish Crafts. I really hope you guys enjoyed hanging out with me. I'm going to go hang my wreath back up and just enjoy it for the rest of the month. So until next time, I hope you're having a wonderful day. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked this, please give me a thumbs up and go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. And I'll see you for some more homeschooling and Disney and book crafts very soon. Bye.